Hey guys, it's the mama here. Before we get started, I just wanted to put this quick disclaimer out there. We make light of a lot of horrible things, and trust me, they are horrible. We are not, however, making fun of the topics we discuss. Us laughing or cracking jokes is simply our way of coping with the atrocities we talk about. We have nothing but love and support for the victims and their families, and will never stoop that low. We've experienced tragedy ourselves. This is why we do what we do. That being said, stay spoopy, our friends. Horror-cultural, where we grow love for all things spooky and macabre. Hey, horror
Bean water!
heads. Bean water.
Yeah, coffee.
I was not thinking of those kind of beans. I was thinking
Ew.
of like kidney beans or
Oh. Yeah, no, wrong bean.
completely wrong bean. Hey, horror heads.
Hey, everybody.
How are you guys doing?
Hopefully not sweating like we are.
It is hotter than the ninth ring of hell here. Are
Boy.
there even 9 rings of hell? I don't
Yeah.
even know.
Boy, today sure is a scorcher, isn't it?
Oh boy. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. Well, not different. I mean, we've done this before. But today we're just going to do a discussion on
I was looking at you, not what you had written down.
a topic that I have not so recently fallen down the rabbit hole on the tickety-tocketies.
It's not the water shit, is it?
It would be the Appalachian superstitions.
Oh boy. I think that's for you.
Yeah, that's my bedtime reminder.
Time to go Betty by Wanda.
So,
It's your old person bedtime now.
you're number one.
She flipped me off, everybody.
Two time. So, now you and I have had this discussion.
Yeah.
This episode is going to be a discussion of Appalachian superstitions that I have found. But I got to tell you, reading some of these, I've
Heard of or never heard of?
I've always known this my whole life.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of people don't realize where we are in New Jersey, the Appalachian Mountains do run through
Yeah.
New Jersey as well. So, we're going to discuss that. Now, back to the tickety-tocketies.
Uh-huh.
I've come across them. I've sent them to you. You've come across them. If you saw it, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
If you heard it, no, you didn't.
Yup.
If it says your name, no, it didn't. If you see something in the trees,
No,
turn
you didn't.
around. No, you didn't. Walk, don't run. That kind of thing. So I thought, fuck it.
Why not?
So we're just gonna, I have a bunch here, and we're gonna
Do like little rapid discussions about each one.
So I'm gonna say what it is, and then we'll discuss.
Okay.
Because I've got some theories about some of these.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did, look through these a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway. So, the first one, and they're not in any particular order. Just, So, the first one. Some of these.
Have really funny names.
No, it's just me being spiritual.
Yeah.
As I am, I can sort of see it,
Uh-huh.
but then some of them I go, what the fuck? Anyway, the first one, like I said, they're not in any particular order.
Mm-hmm.
A chicken laying an uneven number of eggs is an omen of danger.
You know, I heard something like that before.
So basically, if you have chickens and your chicken lays 1 egg,
3
3
eggs.
eggs, 5 eggs, 7
etc.
eggs, etc., that is an omen of danger.
I've heard something similar. I don't believe it was of danger. I just heard it was like a sign of bad luck or something like that. But I have heard something like that. That is...
I have never personally heard this one.
That is weird!
I have
Why did I know about that?
I have never personally heard of this one, and I would take that back to, the
Ye olden times.
Yes, like, Little House on the Prairie days.
Yeah.
Where maybe your hens weren't laying enough.
Yeah.
And so you thought that was a sign of, like, maybe a bad winter to come.
Yeah.
Or something.
Like a farmer's almanac kind of thing.
Yeah. Look, I love the Farmer's Almanac. Okay, the second one. A rabbit crossing your path before sunrise will bring unhappiness.
Oh, you lost me on that one.
I did not hear this either, and we've got bun-buns in the yard.
All the time.
And they don't run from us anymore because they
No.
know we're not going to hurt them. And I like it that way because I like my bun-buns.
Yes, they're adorable.
But a rabbit crossing your path before sunrise, which means now you're outside
at night,
before sunrise.
And there's a bun nearby. And it just happens to cross your path.
First of all, why the fuck you outside like that?
Second of all, why the fuck you outside like that?
Yeah. So, I mean, I can't understand where that one would come from because especially these are Appalachian superstitions.
Yeah.
They always say, you best be in the house by dark.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know where that one came from, but okay. This one gets me. And I can
kind of see it.
Always go out the same door you came in.
I did hear something like that before, yes.
Now, a little witchy wisdom.
Yeah.
Doors are portals.
Yes.
That is known, that is
yes.
given, that is the way things are.
Yes.
So if you enter a doorway with bad intention,
mm-hmm.
and you exit that same doorway with that same bad intention, that bad intention does not stay in the room, it leaves with you.
Yes.
You're taking it with you. So this one I can see.
So basically, say you walk in through someone's front door with the bad intention, but you leave out their back door, you're basically spreading it.
It's staying in there.
Yeah.
Because you didn't take it out the way you brought it in.
Yes.
So that I can see.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Now, I've heard different variations of this one.
Oh, boy.
Bad fortune is soon to follow when a broom falls for no reason. So, say the broom we have just fucking falls.
Yes.
First of all, I'm probably going to shit my pants. Because that broom should not fall the way I have it propped.
Yes.
Second of all, there's a lot of mythy things and witchy things and spiritual things that revolve around brooms.
Yes.
Brooms, witchy thing. First of the month, you sweep your house. You sweep everything out. You're sweeping all of the bad stuff out of your house.
Did you sweep yesterday?
I did not.
Way to go.
There's no bad things in here.
Way to go. Now we're going to be cursed all month, and it's my birth month, damn it.
But so I can see the broom thing, and the gypsy cultures, the rum the shell, the Irish travelers, they jump over a broom when they get married. It's
Yes, I remember you telling me about that.
So I can see the broom does symbolize in witchcraft the besom, the broom.
Yes.
It symbolizes
cleansing,
we have one over the door in the kitchen.
Yes.
That's our only way in and out.
Yes.
So it's there to cleanse. We have one outside so that the bad things can't get in because they're too busy counting the strands of the broom,
yes.
and then they forget, and now it's daylight and they have to go away.
Yes.
So the broom does symbolize a lot of things.
Yeah.
But
if our broom fell over, I would be like, so yeah, I'm going to go to Dad's house now.
But I had never heard of this one. So I could see that.
Yeah, it makes, I can't say it makes logical sense, but it makes sense in the context of how it makes sense in the context of where it's coming from.
Spiritual.
Yes.
Not religious.
Yes.
But spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't agree with this one at all.
Is it the black cat?
Yep.
It's a black cat.
A black cat crossing your path means bad luck. Stop and go the other way. I don't believe in that one.
We have had 3 black cats in our family.
And they were all great cats.
And they were all retarded.
Ninja was very
No, I know. And Mystic wasn't retarded. She was just very, very old.
But she was probably the coolest cat we have ever had.
She just chilled out everywhere.
She had no teeth and no claws, and that cat still she killed mice.
She would try to gum you to death.
She would kill mice. How? She had no teeth, no claws, but she would bring it to you like, here you go.
This is when...
How the fuck did she do that?
It's when we should have put up cameras and you just see her take her clawless paws and just snap the mice's necks. But yeah.
I don't believe in the black cat thing.
Nah, I never
think
did.
that is a religious thing.
Yeah.
Not a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe the color of an animal
should dictate what is associated with it.
Exactly. So
that also sounds vaguely racist. So moving on.
Keeping with the black cat thing, if you see a black cat crossing your path, you are to draw an X 3 times in the air to avoid bad luck from the black cat crossing in front of you. So if the black cat is like already right here,
yeah,
and you can't turn around and walk away, you got to draw 3. Well, that stems from witchcraft.
Yeah,
the power of 3.
Yeah, the Trinity.
I don't believe in the power of 3 coming back to get you. I don't.
Yeah.
That's a Wiccan thing.
Yeah.
That's not a pagan thing. That's a Wiccan thing.
Yeah.
And I am not Wiccan.
I was going to say, now you're just splitting hairs like Catholics and Christians.
Well,
that's a Christian thing. We're Catholic.
Well, Wiccan is different than pagan.
Yeah.
Wiccan is an actual religion.
Yeah.
Only since the 1950s. I've done my research on this because, when I started my spiritual journey,
yeah,
I thought that's what I was. And then I'm like,
not so much.
I don't think I believe that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I do believe in the fuck around and find out rule. Wiccans do not. Wiccans do not cause harm. That is the Wiccan Reed. They will not do what you will, but do not cause harm to you or someone else.
Yes.
No. You fuck with me or my family, I'm hexing your ass.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it, because to me, that is a form of protection. A Wiccan will not do that.
Mm-hmm.
That is the difference. That is why I am not Wiccan. I am pagan. Okay. Next one. Now, this one I used to do as a kid all the time, because there used to be one of these right in Aunt Christie's yard, and it's probably still there. Carry a 4-leaf clover to ward off bad luck.
That one I've heard of.
Aunt Christie has...
Never got to do it because 4-leaf clovers are fucking impossible to find.
When I was young, growing up in that house... Mm-hmm. There, that little patch right off the walkway there, that little patch. Mm-hmm. And then there's one by Uncle John's truck. They always grew 4-leaf clovers. At least 2 or 3 in those little patches. But yes, I have always heard that 4-leaf clovers bring you luck.
Yes. Yeah, that's a very common one. Like, it's one of those things where you just know it, but you don't know where you know it from.
Right. It's one of those things you've always heard.
Yes.
That's what I mean. Like, these are, specifically, I found them on an Appalachian superstition site, but a lot of these, I know.
To put it into my culture's perspective, being the gamer culture, the whole 4-leaf clover bringing luck has the same kind of energy as, like, out in the schoolyard, you would hear kids talking about, oh yeah, I found Mew under the truck in...
Right. Well, I mean, everybody associates...
SSN.
Everybody associates a 4-leaf clover with luck.
Yeah, because you're lucky to fucking find one.
And not only that, Lucky Charms,
yes,
and the cereal.
Heart, stars, and horseshoes, rainbows, and blue moons.
Okay. The next one. This one I've never heard of.
Tasty red balloons.
This one I've never heard of, and damn.
Yeah.
A chin dimple is the sign of a bad character. Dimples...
yes.
Let me finish.
Oh, no. There's more?
Dimples are made by a devil's shoe. By the devil's shoe. So if you have a dimple in your chin...
If you have a butt chin, it's the devil's work.
The devil went like this... and put that dimple in your chin.
The butt chin is a devil thing.
We are not insulting anyone who has dimples in their chin.
It's just
I find dimples extremely adorable.
It is. It's such a wild concept that it's actually funny to me.
Like I said, I don't know where some of this comes from.
Poor Jay Leno.
Right? Wow.
That man is
Perfect example.
That man is half chin.
Okay, now this one I have heard.
Uh-huh.
And I do believe this one.
Okay.
And I don't believe it's just for this specific animal. I believe it's for any
Okay.
herd type animal.
Okay.
Cows laying down mean it's going to rain.
Okay, I've heard that.
So I do believe that when sheep or goats or cows, not so much horses, because horses don't lay down very often.
Yeah.
They do lay down. Let me rephrase that. They do lay down to sleep, but horses are like cows, and they stand up to sleep as well.
Yes.
But I have heard this before about cows laying down means not necessarily that it's going to rain, but that it's going to be bad weather.
Yes.
So that one I have heard.
I have heard of that one too, yeah.
This one we have all heard, and every single time it happens, I know I've said it, you've said it, everybody I know has fucking said it.
I feel like I know where you're going with this.
Death comes in threes.
Yes.
I know this.
Yeah.
And sometimes death comes in 5, 6, 7s, 10s. That one year we had 12 deaths in our family in one fucking year.
Yup.
So
but if we're
that
going
one,
by the,
I believe.
If we're going by the death in threes, the 3 close ones that happened to us would have been Ninja, then Jamie, and then Pugsley not long after.
Pugsley was year after. So if you think about it in terms of humans, let's take the pets out of it.
Yeah.
First it was Jamie.
Yup.
And then it was 3 weeks later it was Warren's uncle.
Yup.
And then 3 weeks later, it was my uncle. And then 3 months later, it was one of my aunts. 3 months after that, it was my other aunt. This is all in the same year.
Yeah.
Then it was Granny and Granddad's closest friend. And then Granny's brother.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, in between my aunts, it was my little cousin's husband, who was murdered. Thank God they got that fucker. So that year was terrible.
Can I just...
But your brother kicked it off.
Mm-hmm.
He kicked off a whole fucking shit show. And Carol, that used to live here, she died on your brother's birthday. So while she wasn't family, technically...
She was close to us.
She was family.
Yeah.
So there was like 10 deaths in just that year.
Can I just bring up that it has either been 3 weeks or 3 months between those deaths for the most part? Maybe that's what they meant by it comes in threes.
It comes in threes. It's either you get 3 in a row or 3 weeks, 3 months.
3 days.
That was a bad
that was a very rough year.
And I give your granny is probably the strongest woman I know to lose her grandson, her brother, a nephew, and both of her sisters.
Yeah.
In that same year. And a close friend that she has known 30 years.
Yeah.
Another 3.
Yup.
So, death sometimes does come in more than threes.
But there's always a 3 involved.
Yeah. Okay. This one I have also heard, don't let anyone sweep under your feet. This goes back to the good luck and the bad luck thing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that.
Alright, so I've always done this when you and your brother were little, and you two were little fuckers, and I would be like sweeping, and you would run out and kick the dirt all over, and I would be like, get out of here, and I'd boot you in the ass with the broom, but I would never sweep under your feet. See, I've been practicing witchcraft my whole life and never fucking knew it. That's considered bad luck.
Okay.
To sweep under someone's feet. You're sweeping away their good energy.
Okay.
It goes back to sweeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Same thing. Now, this one, I have heard, but I've heard it with a twist.
Okay.
Don't wash clothes on Sunday.
Well, that's awkward. My dad pretty much exclusively washes clothes on Sundays.
So the reason...
Sunday
Think about a religion. What are you supposed to do on Sunday?
Relax.
So, don't wash clothes on Sunday is that.
Okay.
Now, what I practice is don't wash clothes on New Year's Day.
That's fair.
Because with New Year's Day, you're bringing in the new energy for the new year.
Yes.
So you do not wash clothes on New Year's Day.
Because then you're washing off that good New Year's energy. Okay.
So I am going to say that this relates to the 2C religions, whereas you're not supposed to do anything.
Sunday, the 7th day, is the day of rest.
Exactly. Which, hey, fuck it. Okay. Dreaming of bees is a sign of good fortune. Never heard of that one.
Nah, can't say I have.
I can see it because bees, if bees die, we die.
Yeah. No one ever seems to remember that. It's like, it's a very, very fragile
ecosystem.
Yeah, and bees are a very important part of it. Wasps get the. They
I'ma kill them motherfuckers.
Yeah, those are just fuckers. They can go fuck off.
They don't pollinate shit.
No, they just exist to piss people off.
And I love the fuzzy-butted bumblebees.
Oh, yeah, bumblebees are adorable.
They just bounce. They don't know where the fuck they're going, but they got pollen all over the place, and they're cute. But yes, this one I can see.
Yeah.
Dreaming of bees is a sign of good fortune, because without bees, what did they say? If bees go extinct in a year, so do we.
Something like that. Yeah, I can't remember the exact time frame, but it's usually like bees die out. Not long after, we're gone too. Because it's a very fragile chain that can be broken.
If they're not pollinating shit, we have nothing to eat.
Yes.
Okay. Never heard this one before.
Okay.
Think it's a little weird, but dropping a knife means a man is coming to visit.
What?
I don't know.
It's more like dropping a knife means you're fucking clumsy and move your feet.
I drop knives all the time, and men don't come to visit, thankfully, because I might have to pick it up and stab them if it's a man I don't know. Again, superstitions.
Yeah.
They all stem from something. So I don't know where that one stemmed from, but it stemmed from somewhere.
Yeah. Remember, folks, all myths and superstitions have some little nugget of realism in them.
They came from somewhere.
Yes.
On that note, dropping your fork means a woman is coming to visit.
I was like, it's going to be a woman this time.
Now, this one I've heard before, and this one I do believe. Seeing a completely white horse means good luck.
Okay.
Because white is purity.
Yes. Not to be confused with the pale horse of death.
Yeah. I never heard of this one.
Okay.
But kind of makes sense.
Okay.
A foot itching, doesn't say what foot, is a sign that you are about to embark on a long journey. So your feet are itching saying, yo, get me ready, because here we go.
Yeah.
We about to rock and roll.
Well, that would explain the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits movies. You got some hairy-ass feet, of course they itching.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You're going to find some way to scratch that itch, and some of the best ways is just walk and work the itch out, essentially.
Now, this one I'd never heard of before, but I do this, at least part of this, on New Year's Day. For good luck, eat black-eyed peas with greens and pork on New Year's Day. Ever since I've been with Warren, and I honestly don't remember if Granny has done this, but every New Year's Day, and I'm sure you realize this, I always make a pork roast.
Mm-hmm.
And Warren was like, well, we have to eat pork on New Year's Day. It's just what you do.
Yeah.
I don't make black-eyed peas and greens, but the pork I make.
Yeah.
I don't remember if Granny ever did it. She might have.
Yeah, maybe. Because I don't remember either.
But in a lot of cultures, pork or pigs are like cows. So they're held in a very high...
Yeah, they're held in high regard.
Yeah, so maybe in certain cultures, that's the only time you can eat pork.
Yeah.
And that's to bring good luck for the whole year.
You get one day a year where you can feast on this pig.
Because it'll bring you good
Yeah.
luck.
But after this day, it's heresy!
Oh, shit. Never heard this one.
Oh, boy.
Gifts of knives to newlyweds will cut their love.
I mean...
But newlyweds usually are just moving in together. Well, not nowadays, but, back in the day.
Yeah.
And they need shit.
Yeah, that's
So
why you
I
always
guess
had
they
the,
just gotta buy their own knives.
what's it called? A registry?
Yeah. Excuse me.
It's usually just newlyweds asking, like, hey, we need this for our new place. Can you help us out? I have never seen anyone ask for a knife set, though. I will admit.
I've never heard this one either.
Oh, boy.
A girl should hold their feet up when crossing a railroad track or they will lose their boyfriend.
Where the hell did that come from?
Appalachia?
I walked into that.
Now this one I've heard, and if I could get my hands on a good iron one, I would do in a second. Hanging a horseshoe upside down to keep good luck from evil running out. Meaning you would hang a horseshoe upside down on your doorways.
So that's U-shape down?
U-shape up.
Oh, U-shape up. Okay.
So the luck doesn't run out. If you hang it down, it'll run out of
Okay,
the
so
points.
think of it like a container. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I get
Now
ya.
that I have heard of, and believe it or not, when I was growing up, where Mr. Jim lives now, they used to have horses, and I would get their horses' horseshoes when they would get shod, and I would take them, she would give them to me, and I would hang them in the house. So that's an old one. But not just Appalachian.
Yeah, I've always heard of horseshoes being like a lucky icon.
If they're iron.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if anything's iron, you're pretty much safe from supernatural stuff.
It protects you, yes.
Thank you, Supernatural, for showing me that an
Thank
iron
you, Sam and Dean.
for showing me that an iron fire poker can take out a ghost.
This one, I'm a little bit iffy about, but
Yeah, what's that one?
hang a mirror by the door to
Nope.
protect against evil.
Nope, you lost me.
I don't fuck around with mirrors that much.
I don't like mirrors whatsoever.
I definitely don't put two mirrors facing each other.
No.
Because now you done fucked around and are about to find out. I've never heard about the one by the door.
No.
I might have to do some research on that one.
Well, I mean, the one in my room is by my door, but that's just how things, that's just how the cards fell, so.
I never heard of this one either, but I'm going to have to look. A hard candle to light is a sign of coming rain.
A what?
So, say I tried to light that candle.
Uh-huh.
Say it was very, very hard to light.
Oh, that's okay. I get it now. It's because they're saying it's because, like, the moisture in the air.
The moisture in the air.
Okay.
That would be scientific, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like, if you have a very science-minded brain, it'd be like, you read that and you're like, yeah, no fucking
Look,
shit.
I'm a witch, but I'm also not stupid, and
Yeah.
I believe in science. Oh, shit. Hearing a screech owl at dusk means someone will die. Now, I have heard that one before.
I don't believe I have, no.
Now, this one I have heard before, but I am stupid and I never do it. Hold your breath passing a cemetery, or you could inhale a dead soul.
I actually have heard of that. I never do it, though, because I always forget it's a thing.
Yeah. If a man wipes his hands on a girl's apron, he will fall in love with her.
I don't think that's how that works.
I really don't wear aprons that much.
Nah.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well...
Nowadays, it's more like, if a man wipes his hands on a girl's ass, they will fall in love.
So this next one hits home a little bit.
Oh, no.
Because when you were born,
Oh, no.
you had this.
Oh, I know where this is going.
If a pregnant woman sees a dead person, her baby will have a birthmark.
Yeah, I had the strawberry-shaped one.
It was called an angel's kiss.
Yeah.
Because it looked like
Yeah.
lips. It's gone now, right?
I don't remember what
I think it's really...
It's on this side?
I don't remember. Because you've had a full beard since you were like 10.
First of all, I haven't had a full beard. I've had a full beard since, what? College. So it's only been 10 years.
Since you were 10!
I'm 30, damn it!
I did that one.
Yeah.
If dough cracks while being shaped, like if you're making bread, a funeral will follow.
Jesus.
Now
just like imagine how that came to be. Just some random lady is just like da 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 making bread, blah 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 blah, crack, fuck.
Yeah.
So did you see a dead person when I was being born?
I see dead people all the time.
All right, Haley Joel Osment. That one took me a second.
Now this one I've heard a different variation of.
Okay, what is it?
If your nose is itching, company is coming.
I have heard itching palms means you're going to get, depending on the hand, it depends. Like it's like an itchy left hand
you're
is
getting money, right hand you're paying money.
Yeah.
I was always told if your nose is itching, you're about to get in a fight. Okay. This one I think everybody knows, but I do it anyway because it is bad luck to walk under
a ladder.
Yes.
Yes, I knew that one.
Now this one I'd never heard of. It is 7 years of bad luck to close a knife you didn't open. So like a pen knife.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's weird.
Well, we're all fucked if the next one is true.
Oh, God.
It's bad luck to step on a grave.
Yeah, and I did that a lot recently.
Now this one I have heard.
In my defense, though, I did apologize to every grave I stepped on.
I do too. I do my best not to do it.
Well, because it was
You can't help it when you go to a funeral.
Well, it's not even
so when I go to a funeral and I'm at the gravesite, I apologize to everybody before I even walk because I am very respectful of the dead.
I mean, in my defense, it was for...
And these graveyards are so full now.
Yeah. It was for, what was it? What was the most recent holiday? Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to Grandmom's grave for Mother's Day. That's when we planted the flower. And we were like, and Dad was like, oh, well, let's look for Aunt Jill's grave. We scoured that whole
I didn't realize Aunt Jill was in there too.
Yeah.
Is Uncle Joe's right next to her?
No.
Oh.
But, we were looking around.
I didn't know if they bought plots together when they were married.
But, yeah, we were looking for Aunt Jill's grave, and it was like, all right, it's around here somewhere, but Dad couldn't exactly remember where. So we searched that entire chunk of the cemetery, and we were like, you know what, we'll come back later.
They have maps.
While they were closed.
Oh.
So Dad's like, I'll just come back another day, and I'll grab a map. And we go to say goodbye to Grandma, and we look over, and Dad's just like, are you fucking kidding me? And so here's Grandma's grave. Angela's grave's like right here. I'm like, we're fucking stupid. But as we were looking around that chunk of the graveyard, I was apologizing. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for someone, but don't worry about me.
And Aunt Jill was probably laughing at you.
Oh, probably.
Because, you know, she's a little feisty bitch.
She was probably like, I'm over here. Oh, wait, they can't hear me.
Hey, guys. Hey.
I'm over here. Oh, wait, they can't hear me. I'm over here.
Okay, now this one I have heard of.
Uh-huh.
An itching ear is a sign that someone is talking about you.
I did hear about that. There's also, if your ear is ringing, it's the same thing.
If your ear is ringing, that is someone from the other side trying to speak to you. Or a deity trying to speak to you.
Yeah.
So if it's like just a little low...
Yeah.
That's someone from the other side. If it goes, that's a deity, and you better fucking listen.
Oh, I get that kind of ring all the time.
I do too. And it's different from tinnitus.
Yeah. In Japanese culture, if you sneeze, it means someone's talking about you.
Well, I'm screwed because I sneeze 25 times a day. I have allergies.
And it's even funnier when Dad starts sneezing, he doesn't stop sneezing for at least like 5 minutes. He usually gets like a dozen sneezes, then he's like, am I fucking
And then
done?
I piss myself. So, you know, there's that.
Well, that's just because you have a squirrel bladder.
I've heard of this one, but not... Okay.
You've heard of that one, but not in the way that it's written.
Yes.
Okay.
It is bad luck to spill salt unless you throw a pinch over your left shoulder. I always throw it over my right shoulder.
I have heard that.
But have you heard left or right?
I heard both.
I always heard right.
I've heard both, but I think it's I think more commonly I've heard left.
See, I've always heard right. Okay.
Because it's like, some of the ways I've seen that explained is that, like, it's essentially like think of like a snail, like a bad luck spiritual snail. You throw the salt and you stop it. Or a slug or something.
Thing.
That's what I've always seen it as.
Anytime, so your left hand side is for receiving. Your right side, so when your left palm itches,
money.
You're getting money. When your right palm itches,
buy money.
You're paying.
Yeah.
So when you throw it with your right hand, you're paying someone respect.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I
guess,
did it.
yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Like I said, I've heard of it.
I'm
I've
gonna
heard
have
both
to
ways.
highlight a bunch of these and then,
like do some deeper research.
Okay. Keep a lucky rabbit's foot in your pocket to ease aches, pains, and for good luck. I've always heard of the good luck.
I've heard of that, but I can't do it.
Now, see, back in my day,
you get the fake rabbit foot keychains.
People did have...
Yes, I remember.
The rabbit's foot.
They had them up
a lot of people... Now, Granddad used to hunt, and Granddad would cut the feet off, and we would get the feet, and he would, thread it through and give us the feet.
Yeah.
And it was cool. Because, Granddad hunted, and, it was,
Up through, the early to mid-2000s, people had that kind of thing going. Where they
I bet you there's still some people that do.
Oh, I'm sure people still do, but, it was more widely seen throughout the 90s.
But it was usually a white rabbit's foot.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was mostly a thing of the 90s to, the mid-2000s is when I think they started to, no pun intended, die out.
This one I had never heard of. But it kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Keep a penny in your washer. So every time you wash your clothes, you're washing in wealth.
That's clever. I'm going to put a quarter in instead.
Yep.
25 times the luck, baby.
Now, this one I've never heard of, but I've heard a variation of it.
Uh-huh.
And knock on wood to continue good fortune.
See, I've always heard knock on wood, but it's more of a jinx.
Right.
You say something at the same time, someone's like, knock on wood.
Or I want to hit the lottery. And it's always 3 times.
I always do it twice.
I want to hit the lottery. Yeah. Leave one apple on the tree to keep the devil away.
That sounds like a devil.
So if you have an apple tree, don't pick all the fruit.
That just sounds like an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah.
It's a religious thing.
Bingo! Leave a rocking chair rocking.
But don't come and knocking.
Leaving a rocking chair rocking invites spirit. So if you're in a rocking chair and you're rocking and you get up
and you don't
stop it, you're inviting spirits.
If that still goes with what I said. If this chair's a rocking, don't come and knocking.
Okay, now this one goes way, way back.
Oh, yeah?
Leaving diapers on the clothesline during a full moon will attract evil forces.
What?
I don't think I believe that because here's why. In my practice, you know what I do when it's a full moon. I make moon water. I charge my crystals.
Yes.
To me, putting the baby's diapers on the clothesline during a full moon just charges them with good energy.
If it's a soiled diaper...
Well, you're not going to put a soiled diaper on the clothesline.
Wait, what if that was a trick you could do against the evil forces? Oh, it's a full moon, this guy's got a diaper on... Oh, God! It smells horrible! Aha, diaper bomb, bitch!
This one I have heard. Never cut your baby's hair before their first birthday.
Huh. Well, I mean, you guys didn't cut my hair until I was 10.
No, I wanted to cut your hair. Your father wanted you to have a mullet like him.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that. Though then again, my hair did go down to my butt.
But no, I think that goes to because the baby's hair is very fine.
Yeah.
And, well, yours wasn't. Your hair...
I had the very thick, coarse hair.
You were born fully covered in hair. You had
monkey.
back hair and everything.
I was monkey.
You were. I did. When you were born, Granny and Granddad said, "Oh, what does he look like?" I said, "He looks like a baby monkey."
Return to monkey.
You were covered in hair. And the funny thing is now, because we always thought it was because you were Italian.
No!
Now that we know you're really not that much Italian. But you know what? Some of your other ethnicities.
Yeah.
Some Scottish people, some Irish people. You're also a little bit Nigerian, a little bit Cameroon and Bantu people, just like me.
Don't say that, because you're just that just translates as you possibly have the pass.
But you were born.
Yeah.
You had
Planet of the Apes, baby.
no wonder I had heartburn. That shit is true. Okay. Never. We already did that. Never give knives as a gift.
Yeah.
Never repay salt that you have borrowed. Salt is pure, though. Salt is used in protection. So
I guess it means once you use it, it's not pure
well,
anymore.
I'm not going to say, "Hey, can I borrow your salt shaker?" I would give you a completely new salt shaker.
I think that's what they mean.
Chances are, if I'm asking you for a completely full salt shaker, I'm using it for some shit.
Yeah. I guess that's what they mean, like, if you don't return used salt because it's not considered pure anymore.
Okay, now I've heard variations of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Open the window when someone dies and cover mirrors so their soul can leave. Now,
I've heard
what
of something
I've
like
heard
that.
about that, it is when someone dies in the home.
Okay.
So if someone dies in the home, okay, you open the window so their soul has a way to escape.
Yes.
And you cover the mirror so they don't get trapped in it. Because if a soul sees themselves in the mirror, they can get trapped.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that I have heard. This one I have also heard. Plant your crops under the full moon.
Okay, yeah.
Because the full moon is powerful.
Yes.
I mean, the full moon changes fucking tides.
Yep.
Causes goddamn tsunamis.
Yep.
Mother Nature,
She's
she
a
has
bitch.
her way of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nature is a fuck.
This one, I mean, we've seen this in some goddamn, old school gangster rap videos.
Oh boy.
Pour a drop of strong drink on the ground for spirits, aka goes past. One for me, one for my homies.
Yup. Honestly, when I think of something like that, I just think of that.
Dr. Evil.
One for me, and one for my homies.
Mm-hmm. Put a two-edged axe in a stump facing a storm to have it go around you. So,
Is that supposed to be like a magnetism thing?
I'm thinking so. That one I've never heard of, but that's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting, and same. I've never heard of it.
Most axes are made of iron.
Yeah.
So,
And it's not like it's going to attract the lightning in it, because lightning only strikes the highest point in an area. So don't stand out in an open field during a storm, or else you're that highest point in the area.
Now this one's, I don't want to say funny because it might be considered disrespectful, but goddamn. Rub a chicken over your baby to keep it from getting chickenpox. Back in our day, if someone had the chickenpox, we took you there so you would get it.
Yeah.
Because the older you get, Warren has never had chickenpox.
Yeah.
If he were to get it now,
It'd be deadly.
it could kill him.
Yeah.
Granted, I have had shingles twice now because I had the chickenpox twice.
And I think I've only had it the one time.
You and your brother had it once.
Yeah.
I took you to Aunt Tricia's house because one of the girls had it, and I made sure you guys got it. But that's what we did back then.
Yeah.
Now,
Get it done and over with.
yeah, because if you didn't, exactly the same thing as Warren. If you guys didn't ever get it, it could kill you.
Yeah.
I would rather go get the shingle shot.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, it actually picks that up.
Sleeping on New Year's Day will lead to an unhappy year.
Well, shit.
I might have to dispute that a little bit. Most people are hung the fuck over on New Year's Day.
Yup.
And so they're gonna sleep in.
Yeah.
Well,
now, I've had an argument on New Year's Eve that led into New Year's Day, and that started off the year very shittily.
All right. I don't know if I necessarily believe in this one. Speaking a dead person's name in your dream is an omen of death. And here's why I don't believe in this one that much.
Because you talk about Jamie in your sleep?
I talk to Jamie all the time in my sleep. Before I go to sleep, there's been times where I've seen him in my dreams. I have spoken his name in my dreams. So I don't necessarily believe that one.
Yeah.
But again, somebody back in the day might have said, I said his name, and they died of a heart attack the next day.
Yeah.
You never know. Okay.
Yeah, it does kind of make you wonder where some of this stuff comes from.
Well, this one's gross.
Oh boy, this is going to make me laugh then.
Spit on a new baby to bring it good luck.
Who in their right mind came up with that one?
If you spit on my child, I'ma fuck you up. I'm straight fucking you up. There's no there's no get out of jail free.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
You're getting fucked up for spitting on my child.
It's just remember.
Do you know how disgusting your spit is?
I mean, spit does have some healing qualities to it.
You're not spitting on my newborn baby.
Well, like when you have a minor cut, if you lick it or spit on it, the spit does heal it. Or help heal it. It's got the...
I don't know what you got in your mouth. You ain't spitting on my child.
It just reminds me of that one part from Ace Ventura 2, where, the Wachati tribe chieftain spits on Ace Ventura, and his translator's like, or no, it was the English guy that's with him, he's like, oh, he must really like you, it's a sign of endearment. And he's like, aren't I the popular one? So He's just like, let me show you how much I love you guys. And all you see is...
Yeah, that's so disgusting. Don't make that sound. That's what you get.
And then they walk out of the tent and they're all just covered in snot.
Yes, and it was disgusting.
It was hilarious.
All right, now I can see where this one, especially in places that have fire ants, would not be good. Stepping on an ant's nest will cause rain that day. Yeah, the kind of rain you don't want. That'd be you pissing your pants from the pain.
Yeah. It's not what they meant by blessing the rains.
Okay, stopped the clocks when there is a death to prevent another one.
So, this is definitely a time back in, like, rotary clock. Like, not rotary clocks, analog clocks.
Yeah.
Where you would open up the bottom and be like, all right.
Yeah.
Halt!
All right, let's see.
Excuse me.
Here we go.
Here's a good one.
Well, no, I said this earlier, not realizing it was down further.
Oh, boy.
Washing clothes on New Year's Day will cause a death in the family.
Well, shit.
Not what I've always heard. It's don't wash your clothes on New Year's Day because you'll wash away the bad luck.
Yeah.
Well, if you
mean
think
wash
about
away
it,
the good luck?
Yeah. If you think about it,
still kind of it works with it.
Kind of works. Okay, we only got 4 more.
Okay.
Wear a buckeye in your bra to ward off rheumatism. Buckeye, I think, is wheat, isn't it?
That is just a weird sentence.
And it sounds extremely itchy.
Yeah? Let's see. Buckeye.
Mark is doing the Googles.
Well, I'm getting the Buckeye Pipeline Company in Ridley Park.
Type wear a buckeye in your bra to wear off rheumatism.
The Buckeye City in Arizona, the Ohio Buckeye, which is a plant.
Type what I said.
Is a buckeye a tree or a nut? The buckeye tree is native to North America. In late summer and early fall, the trees bear fruit that contain a large nut. So a Buckeye is a nut.
A nut. Okay.
So you're just trying to make those nips poke out a little bit more.
Okay. When walking together, both must walk on the same side of a post or it will break your friendship. So I'm guessing you can't split and walk around like a telephone pole. Or...
Oh, I always make a joke about something like that. Like if I'm walking with somebody...
Oh my god, this next one.
Whenever I'm walking with someone and we have to split up because a group won't move, when we reconverge, I'm like, sorry they had to come between us like that.
These next two are the fucking humdingers.
Oh boy.
Women should not do any canning or gardening during her period.
I'm pretty sure you've done both.
I absolutely have. Oh, this last one. Your baby has to fall off the bed before their first birthday. I can't think of one child that hasn't.
I know! That's like no.
That's a rite of passage.
It really is. And you'll definitely have those babies that climb out of a crib and then bust their ass.
You and your brother. Your brother climbed out of the fucking crib at 9 months old. He was walking by 9 months old.
I can only imagine how long it took me.
You were a little slower than him.
Gee, thanks.
Not much. Not much. Your brother was really advanced with that shit. But anyway, that were the Appalachian.
Yeah, there's a lot more than I expected.
Yeah.
How many were there?
A lot. A lot.
A lot. Holy fuck, that is a lot.
And that's just the Appalachian ones. I was gonna do more, but I was like...
There's a lot here.
But, I mean, we have heard...
Some of them.
Quite a few.
Oh, yeah. That is definitely interesting, though.
That's because you did that whole Ace Ventura thing.
Look, man, I watched both movies recently. They're still hilarious. But I don't know why you let me watch them as a kid. Especially the first one. Anyway, thanks for listening to Horror Cultural Wear.
We grow up for all things spoopy and macabre.
Thank you for listening.
I hope you guys like this different episode.
We might do more like it.
Yeah, we'll do a poll. If you guys like the superstitions, I'll find more, because it was definitely interesting.
Don't worry, we're going to do aliens eventually. It's just a really weird topic.
I know, why have we not done it yet?
It's such a complicated issue.
Especially now that we keep shooting shit down.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a very complicated topic. And, like, it's one of those things where it's like, is this a reputable source? Is it a crackpot? Is this real? It is such a little green man area, a little gray alien area that it's hard to tell fact from fiction. But anyway, we will figure out how to do an alien episode later. Okay, bye!
Love you, bye!
If you have a suggestion or would like to reach out to us, or you just want to hear more horror cultural, be sure to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or send us an email at horrorcultural@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at Horror Cultural, Instagram at Horror Cultural, and Twitter at Horror Cultural. Should be obvious at this point. But yes, please follow us everywhere you can, and don't forget to check out our website when it inevitably is finished.